Hey, I have to apologize to you guys because I was in the middle of the scope and actually I was at the beginning of the scope, which is probably a good thing, and I accidentally touched my screen the wrong way and lost you all. So I'm gonna start fresh. Yeah, say hello again. This is just to show, I want you to everything I touch, these touch screens could drive you crazy. So that, see these lines, these like curvy, we call this line quality, right? In art and design drawing, I find that one of the biggest hurdles people run into is that if they're new to drawing, or they often approach it the way they approach writing. So they want to take a skinny little sharp pencil and create symbols that look like things, but in drawing we have to sometimes really release to draw what we really see and not what we know about something. So it can be really scary because it can get really ugly before it gets really beautiful. And I love sharing this with people because it's so effective and changes so fundamentally the way you see and draw things. So it's called contour drawing. And not only is it called contour drawing, but what I'm going to show you first is called blind contour. I'd like to know, it looks like nobody's here. If nobody's here, I might leave. Is anybody here? Because I would like to know whether you're more interested in drawing period, or if drawing fashion in particular is more your focus. My name's Laura Valbentesta. I've been teaching at Parsons School of Design for almost 20 years and illustration for about 15. So thank you for the hearts. That's going to keep me going because it doesn't show me right now that anybody is... now I see the numbers. Okay, thanks for joining me. Okay, I'm going to jump into the exercise. I'm sorry if you were on the scope a minute ago when we fell off, and I appreciate you coming back. So for this exercise, it's called contour drawing. Contours are what we call the edges of things. Contours are lines that result from where two shapes meet. So if you can stop for a minute and look and think how perhaps my face is one shape, and where it meets my hair, there is a line. You want to go to America? I'm in Connecticut. I'm near New York. So this is a contour. Okay, and see where my hair shape meets the building. That is contour. You see these contours? Oh my gosh, I never thought that I would draw it of myself. Doing a self-portrait would actually be an excellent way to do it. Is anyone here? I'm going to ask again now that I see people here. That's so cool, Angie. My daughter's doing art too. We're outside. It's a nice day. Hello, Cypress. I get Cypress every day. Oh, it's you. Hi. Googlos, right? Nice to see you. Okay, so we're going to do some contour drawing. You ready to draw with me? So, to do your contour drawing, honestly, for example, there's a bicycle in front of me, and I'm so tempted to do it of the bicycle. But because I teach fashion illustration and design online, I am tempted to use a fashion image so people, to keep the interest of my target audience. So I pulled up a fashion image off of my Pinterest boards, which on Pinterest I am, let me just flip this around, fashion tribalista. It's not the right spelling of fashion. If you want to screenshot that, you can check out my Pinterest boards. I even have a board devoted just to great contours, but there's also all kinds of stuff on there. And on Instagram, I'm almost every day. It's a great place to touch base with me or know what's going on or just chat with me. And my website has a free course, Fashion Illustration Tribe. But let's get into the exercise. So here's the picture I pulled up. I'm not going to focus on the picture the whole time. Sorry about the glare. But here's the thing with blind contour drawing. With blind contour drawing, you draw without looking at what you're drawing. You're in P.T. Barnum Square. Are you kidding? You're kidding, right? Are you in Bethel? Are you kidding? Whoever this is in my town. So I live like across from Bellardinelli Tire. Hello, neighbor. I'm going to have to add you. That's just too funny. Nice to meet you. That's too funny. Periscope is amazing, the people you can connect with. All right, so here's this model. Here's my page. Just the contour. And this is totally wacky looking exercise that is amazing. So if you take, let's say, what I really wanted to find, let's say I go to the bicycle, or anything that you think is too complex to draw, just too complex and too difficult, but you let yourself use a different pen this time. You let yourself explore the edges. One things you can pay attention to while you're doing the drawing is too, some edges are going to look lighter and some edges are going to look darker. I'm going to pull up another photo. Some edges are going to look, oh my gosh, I could be drawing my own feet. I just thought of that. Some edges are going to look thicker or thinner, darker or clearer, okay? And expressing that in the study that you do is going to give you, okay, I'm using a fine ball pen again. Okay, this Uniball Deluxe pen, you can get these at Staples. They're waterproof. Waterproof is amazing because you can do technical drawings or illustrations. Hi. I'm filming something, but that's kind of okay. Just a packet. Thank you so much. That's okay. That's okay. Have a great day. Bye, Mailman. Bye, Marco. And so then, let's say I take this picture here. All right, and let's say you want to look for things where edges are very clear. Here, I feel like the edges are pretty clear. Here, I feel like this sweater probably has some texture, but I don't see it too clearly, so it's going to come out smoother. Looking for images that have more texture are definitely going to give you more effect. And I do have to admit, it's a little awkward to do this through the Periscope thing, but I'm gonna draw blind again, okay? So I'm starting from the top of that image with the bow in her hair and how it has like a little point, and then we have curve, and then we have like this finger. And one thing you want to do, I tend to rush if I'm doing a demonstration, but the fact is that you want to get really slow when you do this kind of exercise. You want to just let time stop. It's actually very meditative and pleasurable, and you may even want to, like, you should probably put on some great music while you do it. Right now I'm in the corner of her elbow. You may not know that, and I'm looking a little, which I shouldn't.
Hey, don't talk about my elbow like that.
No, it's the elbow in the picture. I'm not looking, okay? I'm not looking. Here's some wrinkles on the inside of the wrist. You really want to, this is an exercise where you can tune into wrinkles and things. Oh my gosh, a great example of what happens in this exercise is here where her neck, here's her neck, her ear, her hair, but then how her sweater sticks up and out. And here's more wrinkles through the waist. It's really, the thing is, there's a lot of complex stuff that went on here. And notice the effect is so different with this pen than with the Sharpie. The Sharpie leaves a dot every time you stop, but also that's pretty awesome too. Okay, so here you can't recognize the woman, but then you can recognize the hair, the ear, the neck, and the sweater. Let me show you that in the image here. That corner is pretty perfect right here.